why Troy Dorsey trains Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Travis Litter's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. You know, I don't know the exact reason on why Troy Dorsey, you know, former world kickboxing and boxing world champion. Now keep in mind, guys, that there's only been 2 guys that have ever done that, and Troy is one of them. And the other guy, he didn't end up winning like a real boxing title, not like Troy did. Troy is, you know, originally from the Dallas-Fort Worth area. He is, you know, the epitome of a tough man. And Troy, you know, he came to me about 5 years ago and wanted to start training Jiu-Jitsu. And he's been a fixture in classes. He's there 3 days a week. Now, Troy still runs his own martial arts gym. He's got a karate school, and he does really good business. So why would a guy that's, you know, want to, at a later point in his life, you know, Troy's pushing 50 years old, want to come in and learn Jiu-Jitsu? I mean, I think that's a great question. And the answer is this is the closest thing that he can do to what he was doing back in the day as far as athletics. You know, back in the day, you know, it was a competitive, you know, and granted they were hitting each other in the head and stuff like that. We're not doing that. But this is still a tough, hard-nosed workout that, you know, it's like where you've got guys that have, you know, of all ages. You've got kids, you know, when I say kids, I mean 20-year-old kids to, you know, 60-year-old guys. You know, my oldest student is over 60 years old. This thing, 65 years old, going into retirement age and training Jiu-Jitsu. One of my longest students he's pushing 60. Another one, my for sure longest student is 60 years old. Been training with me for freaking, you know, 15, 16 years now. So what makes these guys train? You know, and the answer is that, you know, it makes you feel alive. It's like, you know, it's easy to forget. You know, it's like you can push a button and get all kinds of information on your computer. You can, you know, you're hot. You push your button in a car, and it's like, you know, but this brings you back to reality. And the reality is that, you know, we're not that far removed from the hunter-type gatherer society, where the ability to defend yourself was really, really important. And we're not that far removed from that. It's easy to forget that, you know, that we, you know, and this is just a nice reminder that we aren't that far removed from it. And that's why I think those guys, that type of guys train.